Hello, back here for a new stream of Avowed. Continue our journey. So we are on this quest, travel to Fjord, Messinverde. Let's see how it goes.
Envoy.
Can I help you?
On the contrary, Paradise believes it can help you.
You're lucky I'm in a good mood. I don't like being ambushed.
Careful, he could be a messenger. Or this could get interesting.
Adherents are all around us. It behooves us to be discreet. Your mercy for our compatriots has not gone unnoticed. Take this. We deem you worthy. We trust you will remember our gratitude.
We are doing the Night Over challenge. So no magic, no ranged weapons, heavy armor, and only melee. This is our...
Hold a moment. They tell me you're going down Road Stair. Business or pleasure?
Business. I'm looking into the Stream Scourge.
Well, just remember to cover your mouth, sneeze into your elbow, and sleep with lavender under your pillow. Fair warning, Envoy. Before you shall just remember to... She was looking none too pleased.
I don't suppose Lodwin told you where she's going.
I didn't ask. The less I know, the better. Anyway, I thought you should know Ludwig's on the prowl. Tread lightly.
As long as she's not on our scent. Given how angry she was about Eagwolf, probably best we give her a wide berth.
You're cleared to pass, Envoy.
So, I'm doing this challenge in some games. I'm starting with Avowed. I'm intending to play also Skyrim, Elden Ring, Dark Souls, and Dragon's Dogma. And I will use all the same rules. So, let's see how it goes. Always in the highest difficulty. That is the plan. Orders from the Inquisitor. The gates of Paradise are closed to anyone exhibiting signs of sickness or questionable loyalty. For too long this city has been a haven of disorder. Change is in order. Any of the Paradise militia object to the new policies, send them for correction. Okay. Options from Third Born arrived, entry denied. Sick travels arrived, entry denied. Scouts from Stair return, entry permitted. Farmers permitted. Sick travels arrived, denied. Okay. So the sick ones are not getting in. It's normal. Let's go.
I'm sad to be leaving Paradise. I had no idea how tense things were with the Adherents moving in. And now we have to worry about whether the man who killed you is going to try again.
I got a second chance at life. He deserved one too.
It's what most of us come here for. I only wish more of us really got one. Unfortunately, the Steel Garrote will see this as an excuse to crack down. I get the feeling they've been looking for one.
Steel Garrote? I figured they're just more intense Adherent soldiers.
They're paladins devoted to Odika. Zealous but effective.
They're certainly making their presence known. Can't say they're making any friends, though.
I don't like that Ludwig woman. She gives me the freakus.
The freakus.
Yeah, I've seen floggings gentler than the scolding she gave Hildgard. One's tacking when the other's jibing, if you catch my drift.
A little tension is healthy, even between allies.
Taking in the slack is Liviana misses our company. I wouldn't count on your mysterious friend reviving you a second time.
Are you listening to that? You go all blank-eyed from time to time? Does your special friend talk to you? I mean, I had an imaginary friend when I was little, but they never brought me back from the dead.
He means that with all due professional respect, of course.
How do you know this friend doesn't mean us any harm?
They brought me back to life. If they meant harm, they could have left me.
Unless they have their own use for you. That's what's giving me the shakes.
We're headed to Fior Messi Verno to see if the Animancers know anything about the Dream Scourge, right? Maybe we'll learn something about your condition in the process.
Right. When it comes time to deal with Animancers, you two are on your own.
Animancy is outlawed in AD for a reason. Meddling with souls is dangerous.
Most fun things are.
They could stand around and have scholarly debates about souls all they want. Gives me a great opportunity to take a nap.
I haven't been back in a while, but Fior is an interesting place. It was founded about 50 years ago by a disgraced Valian duke and a handful of Animancers who'd soured on politics in the republics.
Town full of nobles, scholars, and leeches, all surviving off the work of the farmers who grow food for the whole island.
I can't wait to see this.
They're an eccentric bunch. You'll see. It turns out that academics are as ungovernable as the rest of us rabble.
They don't understand what they're messing with. They can't tame the wilds with machinery.
They've held it at bay until recently. Their ingenuity, or madness, or heresy, take your pick, has fed a lot of people in the living lands. But, rumor has it, some unnatural blight is destroying their crops.
Hopefully they've been able to learn something of the Dream Scourge.
We'll find out soon enough. And while we're in Emerald Stair, there's something I've been putting off. An old friend from my time in Thirdborn had a cabin out in the woods. Tama. He passed a while ago, but he left something for me that I never got around to picking up. But since we'll be in Emerald Stair anyway...
We'll go to the cabin.
You won't regret it. Emerald Stair's lovely this time of year. Even the Delimgon bloom.
No matter what I tell you, you keep picking flowers from things that want to kill you.
Hey, they love me. You just gotta ask nicely. Compliment their foliage.
Right. Maybe buy them a drink before they choke you to death with vines.
This is exactly the kind of journey I was hoping for.
Well, you came to the right place.
You and I have quite the adventure ahead of us.
Let's get that
That's
started.
the spirit. What about you, Marius? What's next?
I have, you know, things to do back in Paradise. It keeps me plenty busy.
Come to think of it, I haven't been to Emerald Stair in a while, and the Envoy's never been. Know any good guides we could hire?
None that could help the two of you. You need the best guide in the lands to keep you from getting yourselves killed.
Come with us, Marius. We could use your expertise.
Yeah. Who else is gonna show us which mushrooms we can eat, and which ones want to eat us?
Now that you mention it, you're gonna need my help if you're traveling through the lands with this Nimdut. I have two rules. No campfire songs, and no hugs.
Sounds
The
good.
last one's non-negotiable.
I hear wiggle room on the singing.
If we're done being ridiculous, we should get some rest. We'll be in Emerald Stair tomorrow.
Good to have you with us, Marius.
Right. Go to bed before you violate the hugging rule.
So let's speak with Marius.
Envoy? Fior Messi Verno, huh? Guess if you're looking for an Animancer, that's the place to go.
Is there some tension between Solus and Fjord that I should know about?
No. None more than usual. Both settlements are survivors. They just use different methods. Don't spend much time worrying about animancy myself. Never really needed it.
I'm not looking forward to working with animances either, but they are a resource we need at the moment.
That's fair. Got nothing against them, really. Anyone who can survive and thrive in Emerald Stair has earned some respect. I've led a few people there from Paradise or Thirdborn, and I've almost lost someone on every trip.
Someone's slipping.
I said almost.
I'm thankful for your
Just
expertise.
glad I can help. Right, changing the subject.
That's enough for now.
Thanks for talking.
Let's see.
What are
if
you
we can
grinning about?
Do some upgrade. And craft. Let's craft these, the steel chunks. So, port. health. Okay, now can we upgrade? Nope.
Huh?
No.
I wasn't grinning.
Right. Well, stop it.
That's just how my face looks, Mari.
Let's go. Yeah, someone is going to get high here. So many mushrooms. What is it? The hell? That guy here.
Looks like she could use our help.
Oh man.
What's the target?
Hey, come on.
Don't get too comfortable. More are on the way.
What am I hitting? Left leg!
Need to eat something.
Give me a second.
Okay. This guy is dead. That guy is dead. This one's too. Yeah. This weapon is really slow.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, yeah, it's
People. I was about to lose my wits.
A mind's question. The dust of the Akita in her hair. She knocks. We would answer.
You wouldn't happen to have a ladder on hand, would you?
Are you one of Sansa's cartographers by chance?
Sansa? Absolutely not. Cute as a button, but he's so high-strung. I pursue my own academic interests. Interests that require the vase in the ruins. And a ladder. But perhaps we don't need one. You're tall, striking, and well-toned.
It's true, you should touch my abdominal muscles, they ripple.
Do they really? I wonder what other advantages godlikes come with. Maybe the three of you have experimented?
I'll try anything twice.
It's more of an animancy thing, isn't it?
What do you say, boys? Should we
In
experiment?
any event, I already have a lover. He always carries a ladder. But sadly, he's busy helping the Animancers in Fjord, and I need this vase now.
I can help you, it's little trouble.
Oh, you will? My. You're a looker and a doer. The vase sits atop that tower beside us, in the ruins there. And once you've got it, look me up. Yatsley, wizard extraordinaire, godless expert, and a Balrog in the bedroom.
You do meet the most interesting people.
I can get you 1,000 faces that don't require going into some ancient ruins. No one listens to me.
Be calm. Be cool. Yes. Okay. Let's see what items they have. Another one. Wild mushroom cap. That's good. Okay. Inside here, what do we have? Yeah.
Arms up. To your left. Nice.
Go. It's good.
That's one for us.
There's an item here. Where it is? Forgotten soul pod. Golden scaling, common scale armor, primarily. So the goal is always to use melee weapons, preferable a sword or a great sword. Now this is the best weapon we have, so there's a chest there too. And heavy armor. Heavy armor is mandatory, so need to use the heavy armor. So this is Night Over's challenge. No magic. Magic is not allowed in our rank. The potions we are allowing. In some games we can use only the food, but in this game we're going to use for now the potion. Just the alt potions like we use in other fantasy games. Okay. Little bit of climb. Yeah. There's a treasure there. Okay, it's really rewarding. Golden space. And Hadra golden selling as a common pistol. Here. There's a tower there. Okay, so now we need just let here the journal. Let's update these quests. It's of Lost Vase. Okay. Let's go. Let's pick these. So every time we have the option to increase the difficulty, we will play it. Always in the highest difficulty. That is also one of the rules. Play always on hard mode. There's a backpack here.
Darling, you
Okay.
are aware I can see you digging through my things, aren't you?
Travelers to Emerald Stair proceed at your own risk. Unprecedented environmental change have weakened our infrastructure, opened treacherous sinkholes, and angered the flora and fauna. Unless you have critical business in Fiormes Inverna, I suggest you turn back until the situation normalizes, which should be any day now. Okay, let's speak with Yatsley.
Andra's titties, you found it!
Sure.
I tried using magic to get the vase down, but alas. Thankfully you and your little friends came along and saved the day.
Excuse me. We're all bigger than you are, Nimdude.
I may be small, but my magic is not, I assure you.
It's not about the size, it's how you use it.
If you say so, darling. But I'd best pack up. I want to get home. I have a new artifact to study in. Thank you for your help, Godlike. Even if you didn't have a ladder.
That's something I hope
You're
never
welcome.
happens again.
I've got a few inches to spare if she changes her mind.
So now there's some enemies ahead.
This one's mine. Let's see what
Okay,
That it?
we are good. So let's.
Aye, aye.
Okay. There's an item here. Okay, silver. Steel chunks. Good. Wild mushroom. And there's a crystal there.
Granted, I don't come in.
Yeah, let's set up the party camp here. May break down your lesser weapons and armor to ensure you have enough upgrade, yes.
By the way, I never met that Orlin girl before in my life.
What Orlin girl?
Okay, so now we can upgrade some weapons. We can upgrade our sword, our shield. So more damage. We upgrade the sword.
You remember. The one in the camp in Shadow Peaks? With the thing on her head?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's exit here. Oh, again.
The armored mask. We dream of steel and charred earth and flame. The memory binds. Flee from her. We fear. For us. For you.
You seem unsettled by loading. Do you want to talk about it?
Blazing ire. It burns and feeds upon itself. Pain through the smoke, we recall. You are not safe with her.
I haven't done anything to anger her. I'm not afraid.
Did the deer anger the blaze? Did the brush? Did the soil? It consumes skin, heart. She hurt us. We only remember pain.
Alright, I trust your instincts. I'll be careful around her.
The canopy stretches over the sprout to keep it safe. Steer clear of the scourging fire, or extinguish it.
Violence isn't the answer.
Cull or tend, the bear's blood nourishes the earth. The flame spreads toward the garden wall. Listen. Have care. Have care.
Sure. I will have. Okay. There's something here. What's that? What is this? What? Can I attack him? Nope.
Those are as if people weren't hungry enough.
Those are what? Didn't finish. Okay.
Oh, more of this stuff. Has anyone figured out how to get rid of it?
We did
Another
it.
glorious battle.
Yeah. Was nice. Okay, so let's... No, damn it. I have to remove it. Okay. So we need to go there. I think there's something in the top of this. See? Yes. Really nice. Okay. Nothing more. Okay. Here, can we enter in that house? Okay, we can. It's here. Frankenstein's. Silvo is acting up again, not that I'm surprised. He was my first raising, so he's bound to be unstable. How do I prove that undead labor is the future of agriculture when my best example is a violent corpse? I should build more safeguards into their collars or invest in louder bells. Okay. Maybe you should. Place this guy. It's the frozen thing. So the throwables, it's only allowed to move from places or activate some items, not during the fights. Fights, they are not allowed. Okay. Here. Nothing. In the back. What is this? Okay. Some goats. Spared. Okay. So we need to get there. How do we get there? From the rooftop, maybe. I don't think I can climb this. This way I cannot enter. Here. Okay, now we're getting there. Nice.
Quiet, Nimdut.
Backpack. Let's enter here. Uh-oh. Okay.
Nice job, everyone.
Why this guy attacked me? Oh. I really don't know why this guy attacked me. Because the others, they are not attacking. Rotten food. We don't know. Here. Okay, in the roof, there's nothing. They're not attacking me. Okay.
Hand in hand, they toil, and the earth gives in return. The smile of the harvest.
Okay.
Evan, in the past week, how am I supposed to live like this?
Giuseppe Baccio.
Ah, Ado, you've caught me at an unfortunate time. You wouldn't happen to be an animancer?
Sorry, I'm afraid not.
Matico! I mean, forgive me. It has been a trying week. If I have to chase down one more revenant, I'll lose my mind.
They can't be fast, can they?
I don't know. They just disappear. I wish they would at least come back. Soon I won't have any left.
You wish? We have to contain this before people panic.
People? People are used to the damned things wandering around. I'm the one who's panicking here. If Elia finds out, I'll never hear the end of it.
Be honest, what'd you do to offend her?
She wouldn't push her research far enough. She wasn't willing to take risks.
Whatever you all are doing, it's clearly working wonders so far.
And how's that risk-taking working out for you?
You know, maybe there is something. Maybe I know where they went. I've caught them trying to shamble off to the nearby lake before. Revenants aren't very bright. That can't be a coincidence. They must be attracted to something. It could even have power over them.
Controlling the undead? Now I have to know more.
I was hoping you'd say that. Just follow the trail of revenants. I'd look myself, but I don't trust the few subjects I have left. Oh, and if you find something, I'd be grateful if you brought it here. I want to see whether it leads the surviving revenants back. The only way to find out is to experiment.
Okay. Let's track this quest. Why the quest was not tracked? It's Joseph Elias' rival in the revenant farming business say that these revenants are wandering away from the farms and are drawn to a nearby lake. He's convinced something strange is afoot and asks you to investigate. Okay. Let's investigate. But first, let's collect some loot. Revenants are motivated by their need for essence. They go where the essence goes. I wonder if Elias scholars are superior to mine somehow. Could it be that their flock is receiving a slow drip of essence, while mine feasts on table scraps? Inconclusive. More research is... Okay. Good. Good. Yeah. Why are Elias revenants so cooperative while mine they're off as thought of they have minds of their own? Makes no sense. She coddles them with positive affirmations while I give them discipline. I fail to see the problem. Good, more Adra. It's very important to upgrade our gear. We go upstairs. Okay. To go. The hell? Vessel flesh. Open this? No. Maybe there's something. Here we have silver, copper, egg. There's more. Okay. Oh, we can't grab that. Big jump.
This place could use a broom or two. Maybe a team of carpenters.
Okay. No window to open.
It's fair.
Damn
What
it.
anything wrong? Probably using me as an example. Pick on a
To my valued friends in Fiormes Inverno, we expected a large shipment of vegetables from your beautiful farms. Did you not receive the correct payment? Because I counted every coin. Last month I turned a blind eye, but this month I need good wait for. Or at very least an explanation. Please advise, I would hate for this to sour relations between people.
you know? I'll be back out there in no time. You watch.
Okay. Nothing here. Okay. Market list. More loot. So we enter in people's houses and we steal what they have. It's always nice. Here in the bag. My dearest Volpinet, I know you're the one that broke this pot. It's okay. Next time, just please let me know instead of leaving it as a nasty shock for me to find when I go to the studio. Alright? You're not in trouble. Mistakes happen. All the love in Yeora, your mother. So instead, next time, you may not want to leave your favorite dolly behind at the scene of the crime. A replica of Model's face again. She's obsessed. So, let's check our map. Because we are getting stuff here. Okay. Battle stars. Okay. Having a horse would be nice. Let's go. Do some jogging. Uh-oh. Big boy there. More of this here. Another one. Oh man.
Nothing like a win with a good team.
Yeah. Let's move. Sense potion. This is also very useful. Let's fight this guy too. Oh, you big boy.
Over here! Well done.
Dead. Ui. They're fast. Come on. Gotcha. go here. So maybe the way is from here. What is that? Who are you?
You showed up at a bad time.
Nico.
Word of advice, give a wide berth to the governor's manor. Giata's about to tear that poor man a new one.
Unfortunately, that's where I'm headed.
Well, I hope you have a stomach for profanity.
Huh. A woman shouting profanity at leadership? Reminds me of home.
She came storming up the hill with a wheelbarrow full of spoiled crops. Then the shouting started.
Animancers fighting? This I have to see.
This isn't the first time Giata's put the governor in his place, but it might be the last.
What are they fighting about?
Look around. The town's overgrown, the crops are dying. What's not to fight about?
Just take a blessed day look outside. It doesn't take a genius to see this place is rolling downhill.
The governor's manor is on the far side of town. You can't miss it. Just follow the sound of foul language.
I was hoping to learn some local curses.
Yeah, I pretty much brought that plague bear down by myself.
Did you now?
Okay.
Ah, the Emperor's envoy. Inquisitor Ludwig said you might be heading this way.
And to whom am I
Captain
speaking?
Alfair of the Steel Garrote. If you're here to speak with Vidaro, I'm
Nice
afraid you'll
armor.
find the governor is quite beyond reason. These Valians and their love of animancy.
Animancy is dangerous. We need to rule it out as a factor in this play.
Good. Perhaps he will listen to you. I am not fashioned for statecraft. Still, I think the governor is too stubborn to be persuaded even by the Emperor's finest. When diplomacy fails, the Steel Garrote will be ready to ensure the safety of Adiran interests.
I think I have some idea of what you mean, Captain.
Barter for peace, prepare for war. We all have our part to play, envoy. Until later.
She's as subtle as a broadside.
Does subtle mean something different outside of
So
Sullus?
now we have a lot of quests to do here.
And
About
all
the
godlike. I've heard whispers that one of your kind. In case it wasn't clear, I'm the point of contact for an. Ahora I'll go.
Let's go. Take everything.
Be careful.
Okay.
Those Delamgan. They're not evil. It is just in their nature to push back against the expansion of
There's a
civilization.
shop here.
Can I interest?
Yeah, let's see what you
Welcome
sell.
to Faria in Velina.
To carry. So we don't want, but the Alice Talon, yeah, we want the 5. Okay, we can sell the common dagger, the pistol, 2 ones, and the seeds. Common scale armor we sell. The yellow ones we keep. Sell this, and so we are good. There's some money, we are very good. What is this? Megan's Fury. Write this without hope, knowing you'll never see it. Every day I come into your tea shop, watch as your lips mutter about the noise and complain about contention. Yet the only contention I feel is within my heart. I order your tea, sit in the corner as you serve other customers. You never notice. I imagine what has captured your thoughts each time you lose focus and stare at the wall with a blank expression. Each time I wish that it was me you looked at with those glazed blurry eyes. Forever your magpie, Avowed. Right? Letter.
All ingredients are fully stocked.
From Avowed. Essence. It's good. So, now. Let's take the herbs too. It's here. It's nearby because we let's go this way. It's here. Gifted magpie. Your land. You will love it here. The Living Lands is quite the vacation spot. Even the small mushrooms are as large as giant mushrooms. They remind me of Mora, poor, sad Mora, and her mushroom-riddled face. Oh, I haven't met any dragons yet, but I will let you know the instant I do. Then we can both have dragons. Animancy is so much fun. One of the locals sat me down in front of his machine. My soul is shaped like... Believe that? I offered him a signed copy of my famous spell, Tine's Chaotic Orb, but he said no thanks. He's lost, right? You still have that locket I gave you? Whenever you're feeling lonely, don't forget to open it and think of me. Maybe right back. Your friend, Tane, the Archmage, author of Tane's Chaotic Orb. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Len hates when I talk about myself. When I call her Len. Everything's about me, but I will get on the good side even if it kills me. Which might, if living Lands doesn't kill me first. Okay. It's the art of soul manipulation, the animacy, okay. Machines around Fjord tap into the flow of essence and use it to give life to the soil. Such machines, if you get sick, someone might escort you to the ruins. Okay.
Have you heard? Giata's causing trouble at the governor's mansion again.
You must admit she has a point. We should do something about the Dream Scourge. Simply whisper to us.
Your amazing land is a dangerous legacy. We exploit the land for its riches, but our way of life is only a generation old. Our children will inherit an ecosystem they barely understand, because we barely understand it. Despite our success, I worry for the future. The animators who planted these seeds will not be the ones who harvest whatever grows.
That kind of talk. The governor has ears all over town.
Don't jump, man. Okay. So, let's go here. This. Okay, we can take. Nice.
No, animators were such shrewd
Genuine healing crystals, purest in all of Eora.
Okay.
Rejuvenate and revitalize your
Here.
personal essence.
What is it? Crop is ruined, there's no denying it now. Dreamscourge has come to Emerald Stair. Vidaro insists on feigning ignorance. He wants to prevent panic, but we are losing precious time. Lives could be lost. What's more, Giata has become restless in Fjord as Invern. I must remind myself that I once found myself aching for the promise of something greater. I can seal her Yasli's voice that first night at Nakut Dedek. Our future is a blaze of risk. Isn't that wonderful? This time I cannot run. Vidar cares little for animancy or legacy. His comfort is king. I keep asking myself, what the point of all this? We abandon animancy at the first sign of struggle. I fear the worst. For days now, Giata and I pass the gates before sunrise to record the accents in Emerald Stair soil. We The results are erratic and the crop, once green and plentiful, is wilted and smells of decay. Wildlife shows signs of strain. A bear emerged from hibernation months early, completely rabid. We found several sparrows fallen on the floor, dead without any sign of attack or cause. The symptom larger. Okay. The Italo approached me at the mark, a bundle of greens in hand. At first glance I thought these crops had withered with the usual rot, but upon further inspection the mold shimmered with a strange gloss. I've brought the bundle back to my shop for immediate testing. Okay. So the situation is getting bad. Let's talk with this guy.
Oh, you startled me. This old woman can get lost in prayer from time to time. You must be the Adiran envoy I've been hearing about. Apologies for any hardships you may have experienced getting here. The failing crops, the strange beasts, and even the dream scourge are all the result of our neglect of the dead.
No apologies necessary.
Oh, so those gnats constantly buzzing in my ears are this lady's fault. Apology not accepted.
The dead of Fjord expect certain rituals to be carried out. I have failed to perform those rituals, and now the spirits are angry.
Your problems couldn't possibly have anything to do with angry spirits.
We cannot take that chance. There are angry spirits, and you know the problems we face. I believe the two are related. Our recent dead require a final meal to ease their passage from life. Without it, they can't rejoin the cycle.
You've got people waiting in line for their next meal, and you want to waste food on the dead?
I got food from the grain merchant stores. I just need someone to leave it at the graves. The dead will take it from there.
Flesh and bone. They bring the fruit to those who cannot eat. What tree calls for its branches to endure these rituals?
This seems like a waste of food when the rest of the town is starving.
I had to take the food. The fate of Fjord depends on it. I know Elena would understand how important it is to pay tribute to the dead.
Feeding the living should outweigh the needs of the dead.
But this does help the living. By appeasing the dead, we end the dangers their anger caused. The crops will grow again. The dream scourge will end. All will be well once more.
What do you need us to do?
You must take these offerings of food and place them at 3 grave sites where the recently dead lay. The first offering goes to a cliffside grave on the southern coast.
Whose bodies rest
Loggers
there?
from the old days. They sacrificed themselves to make the land habitable and lost their lives to creatures of the untamed forest. The second offering goes to a grave in the swamp, far to the west from here.
And the third?
The final offering should be taken to the truffle farm east of Fjord, where a family lost their lives to the encroaching wilds.
We hope this will calm your angry spirits.
I believe it will do exactly that. The spirits will find closure and rest, and the living can move on from this recent tragedy. Be careful, friends. The angry spirits lash out blindly. I cannot predict what awaits you at these graves.
Next time you want to tour graveyards, I'm staying at camp. We should help the living and let the dead rest.
I can't thank you enough for helping to ease the conscience of an old lady. Please, return when the rituals are complete.
Okay, so we will try to get as many side quests as we can. So we'll increase our armor and our gear. The note is hastily scrawled but radiates with love, LM. I hope these notes finds you well, but on occasion despite lackluster fruit. You always were the life of the party, despite your claims otherwise. I look forward to more antics soon. Meet again. FB.
Jata, what's the meaning of this?
Look at these crops. Look at your city.
Do they have television yet? Right? Let's see. Okay. Good. It takes 334 days of 27 hours each. Orbit the sun. We divided 16 months of 20 days each. Wow. So 27 hours of each day. Good. Okay. We have here. As I have told you these past few seasons, but Scan demands secrecy. Even your mother knows nothing of my virtue. Service to the white slave. Curse my name if you must, but never weep for me, for I die for the betterment of the community. Bedroom key. Iron breastplate. Yeah, looks really nice, but it's not a heavy armor. So I will not use it. It's just, yeah, mine is better. I have sworn to the people on my family's honor that there is no dream scourge in Emerald Stair. If it exists, it cannot touch our lands. When I'm alone at night, I must remind myself of that promise again and again. Even if I must scream, it is empty. So why do I feel dread pulling the fabric of my community while I strain to hold them together? It's the old man's and his protege, or else my imagination, but probably them. Mother's condition isn't helping my cause, neither is Grenade. Here. Items gonna. Here. Let's go downstairs. Butler here, so I can take everything. Okay. Cook everything. Here. The kitchen. No, I cannot enter. Here. Nice. It's the key that I got upstairs.
Is this the governor's mother? Blessed as shame.
She's sick. Yeah. She's really sick. Letter to my son, Ignazi. I write this in a rare moment of clarity. Before he left us, your father was a proud, stubborn, wonderful man. Let me offer you a word of advice on his behalf. Those who rule with power are destined to be overthrown by power. Those who rule with heart are destined to be cherished long after they are gone. I can feel the fog drifting back over my thoughts. Goodbye, Ignazi. Hopefully not for long, your mother. Oh, Estelle.
Maxime, where did you go?
So maybe I need to find Maxime. Does the butler...
Ignace's mother is very ill. Please, don't disturb her anymore. We're not at all certain that she's suffering from the dream scourge.
She is. I am offering a substantial reward to anyone who can locate the remains of Maxime Vidaro. He vanished in the wilderness of Emerald Stair 10 years ago. His journal is also missing. I will accept it as a proof of discovery. Maxime was our founder, my father, and a devout Skynet. He would not have let us without good reason, so I have every reason to believe he hasn't gone far.
Ado, welcome to my fine establishment, amigo.
Hello.
Well, I was not expecting such an esteemed guest in my humble workshop. Are you in need of any weapons or armor? The roads haven't been safe as of late.
Show me. Nice. Expensive, but really. This is. Yeah. First, I will try to buy this great sword. So the price is 11,000. I don't know if I get 11. It's difficult. Yeah, I can sell this, but if I break down, if I sell, I can get 1,000. Sell these two. Yeah, because the rarity of this is really high. Bloodstone, no, like this. Fine Greatsword. Very interesting. Yeah, this Greatsword is really good. 135 physical damage. I'm using now, it's 96 and 22 stamina cost. This is less cost stamina, has also less critical, it has a lot of stun and physical damage. This would buy, but I don't have the money. This I will sell for sure. 7,000. Then this I will sell too. I have equipped it. Okay. So 7,000. $8,000. No, it's hard to get that. Maybe if I sell all of these, I can get. I don't want to sell. You need to quest. I know I have this merchant here, so rest. That's what is important now, is to earn some money.
I had one job, and I couldn't even do that.
What happened?
Look out for her, Fidelio. How hard could that have been?
Can I help you?
If I could help myself, do you think I'd be in here? I don't mean that. I have a lot on my plate.
Where's the rest of your squad? Shouldn't you be out on patrol?
I'd like to be. They're out searching. Someone had to hold down the fort. My two youngest rangers were supposed to report back from their rounds. I assumed they'd turn up. But it's been 3 days now. They're still not here.
If you need them found, I'm at your service.
Brasilia. Their names are Belena and Adalaro. I doubt they'll be apart. They were good rangers once. But since they've caught each other's eye, all they do is sneak off to...
Have relations?
That's a delicate way to put it.
Well, there's worse places to make the four-legged beast. I promise you that.
New recruits running off with each other? Oh man, this brings me back.
Anyway, I never thought I had any cause for concern. They always found their way back eventually, but they haven't this time. They're out there, all alone, and they could be in danger, and
You don't have to explain yourself. I'd be worried about my charges.
The last time I saw them, I sent them to patrol the northern riverbed. If you go that way, please, keep an eye out for them. I'm losing my mind in here.
Two young Nemdutin wandering out by a river. Consider them found.
Maybe we don't look too soon. Give them a while. You know what I mean?
Pour you a drink, good night.
Delaro, my love, I want to see you again. What about our patrol tomorrow night? Give us some privacy. Don't breathe word to anyone. We went straight to the captain last time.
The crops are ruined. All.
Can anything be done?
Well, I'll be. Apologies for the ruckus outside. The You can't take a piece in the fjord without spotting an animancer. But finding an animancer you can trust, that's harder. I try Quilici and Giata. They are the only animancers taking the Dream Scourge seriously.
Where can I find them?
Outside and up the stairs. They're arguing with Vidaro. Just follow the profanity.
So, it's better to buy. This is also good. We want institution.
Welcome back.
Let's go.
Ado, welcome to my fine establishment.
What do we have here?
Founded machine. I have to do something. I can't let it.
Monsters of the Deadfire Archipelago.
Anyone else discover this?
There's an item nearby. Yes. Okay. In here. Spiritual disturbance in the Deadfire Archipelago governing as with our president. No action required at this time.
The Adra is healthy.
It's in story of Queen's birth, the arrival of aliens. Aliens.
It's the essence I'm concerned about.
This again. You're beginning to sound like Giata.
Have you ever stopped and listened to her? She might be onto something.
Oh, okay.
I'm
So
sure.
there's a chest, there's an item, there's something here. There's a lockbox. The Moons of Aora. 1, 2. Okay. The Art of Malicious Compliance by Elia Russell. Principle of Subordination. In order to preserve our legacy, we must become a community of the end god.
What do you think of Giata's theory? Well, my experiments have been a little
Books. They have a lot of lore, for sure.
unpredictable. Like the essence has no sense of direction. How did you know?
Let's go.
We should
Big jump.
but not here.
Let's get out. These two. So now, let's see. Quests. Let's go speak with the governor. Come on.
How can you ignore what's right in front of you? The Dream Scourge is here, in the soil, and it's killing us. Oh my goodness. Are you a godlike?
Can't you see? Night over at your service.
Charmed. Forgive me for staring. It's just, we don't see many of your kind anymore.
Maybe you can talk some sense into our governor. Put the fear of the gods in him.
Seems more likely you'll have to punch some sense into him.
Excuse me, but unless you have official business, I'll thank you not to involve yourself in our private discussion.
I'm an Adirian envoy. Is that official enough?
Very well. I hope you remember.
Come all this way just to challenge your authority. As you can see, I was just proving a point.
Point?
Ha! Emerald Stare, you... Roots in mycelium growing overnight, as though nature itself... Of farms.
That's why I'm here. Perhaps an enhancer can help me stop it.
Then there's no time to waste arguing with bureaucrats.
We definitely
Believe that we can restore the land. And our governor would rather ignore the problem. He doesn't trust animancy as his father did.
But you do. What would you take for you to fix it?
Before we can deal with the Dream Scourge, we first need to understand it. Unfortunately, new experiments have to go through him.
Must be nice that all the arguing isn't about you, for once.
I'm just trying to stop Chiata from hurting herself. Animancy is dangerous when you're shooting in the dark.
She's the one taking all the risks here.
You must be unfamiliar with animancy. There's always collateral damage. Are you going to tell him about your family's basement? Or should I?
How dare you use that against me?
I know it was an accident, but look what it cost you. We can't let it happen again.
While we argue among ourselves, the Dream Scourge is tearing the living lands apart. Tearing our people apart.
If we worked together, I wouldn't stand between you and your ambitions.
Really? Unexpected from an Adiran. But how could I refuse an offer like that? Well, Governor, looks like I'm taking some time away from my duties. I'll trouble you no more.
Your request is denied, Chatta.
I wasn't asking.
Your responsibilities are to the settlement. Turning away from them sets a precedent that I cannot allow.
Everything I have proposed has been for Fior, and you still refuse to cooperate. Under the circumstances, I don't have much of a choice.
Then neither do I. Giatta Castel, from this day forth, you are banished from Fior Messiverno.
Banished?
What?
Ignacy, we can't lose our brightest animancer in the middle of a crisis.
Your pupil has gone too far, Quilici. Take her and leave. You're still a guest in my town, but to us, Giatta is an outcast.
You're making a mistake.
Perhaps. But I can't just let her continue to poison the minds of my animancers.
They aren't your animancers. Your father understood that.
Don't bother, old man. He isn't his father. I've done all I can for Fior Messiverno. But you haven't even tried. Now limp back to your giant house like a good dog. We should talk somewhere private. Meet me at my house due west by the workshop.
I'll find us another bedroom.
That did not go as I had planned.
What did you think would happen when you confronted him so?
Well, my first idea was to mess up his house. Maybe break a window or two.
Okay. No one can explain why the living lands naturally grows and thrives in a natural manner. We have seen plant life consume mountains overnight. Just tall enough over mighty trees, and beneath it all, a potent river of wild essence. Civilization has not found a stable foothold in the living lands. Whenever we try, there is some result. As if the island knows how to shrug us off.
Perhaps I should thank you for showing restraint.
Take it. Okay. Good.
I'm sorry you had to see that. What an asshole.
Giatta, some manners, if you please.
I thought she was being polite.
We're on the verge of extinction, but our governor is too busy protecting his fragile ego.
He must have his reasons.
I can think of one. He's an entitled little worm who can't stand to be proven wrong.
You did challenge his authority.
I know, but... curses. Without Fior Messiverno, I'm hardly even an animancer. My tools, the workshop, all gone.
You stuck to your principles. That's what matters.
I wish I could take credit for Giatta's stubbornness, but she learned that on her own.
Thanks, old man. At least now I'm free to study whatever I want. On my terms. The Dream Scourge has been a thorn in my side for too long.
You talk like you have vendetta against it.
In a way, I do. I have plans for this island, and they don't involve the Dream Scourge. But that's a story for another day.
Your parents would be proud to see such tenacity.
Anyway, listen to us babble. Let's talk about you. I never expected to see an Adiran envoy here. You've got a lot of guts showing your face in a town full of animancers.
I'm not showing my face. You cannot see that. Well, I'm looking forward to working.
Likewise. They should be educational for us both. Our first order of business is the Dream Scourge, but I'm also curious about you. There aren't many godlike left these days.
As people keep reminding me.
Sorry.
I only bring it up because Anamancy might offer us some insight into your nature. Keep an open mind.
Sure.
While I pack up my belongings, you can help me by...
Helping you pack?
No, sorry. I don't know what came over me. I just realized this is the end. I have to leave Fior Messiverno. Forever.
Take all the time you need to think it over.
As much as I would love that, we're already out of time. When it comes to the Dream Scourge, we haven't been allowed to acknowledge the problem, much less act on a solution. Today, that changes. I need help from the Animancers around town, but as you can see, I'm an outcast.
Maybe I'll have better luck.
I hope so, because we're running out of options. Manto Pastor is in the workshop due west. He's got an invention that can help us. Elia Rossell is an authority on the undead. Her methods are controversial, but useful. She lives in a cottage southeast of town. And then there's Yvette and Remy, our philosophers. You'll find them at the docks, southeast of Fior. Each of them owes me a favor. Drop my name and they'll tell you what they know about the Dream Scourge.
What do you expect to learn?
I'd rather you find that out for yourself. Whatever it is, I won't be disappointed. We're about to make history. But first, research.
Guessing she's not much of a hunter. Might want to get extra rations next time we go shopping.
Godlike, Imperial Envoy, Research Assistant. Who knew?
Okay. So, first...
Careful! Or we'll get thrown out of the pub! We're already...
Oh, I heard there was a new arrival, but I didn't expect a godlike. Welcome to our modest workshop.
Giata and I are investigating Dream Scourge.
Giada, what a loss. I owe that young woman more than I could ever repay. Unfortunately, I cannot do a lick of research while my equipment is underpowered and overworked.
Maybe I could help you fix it.
Ha! A novel idea, that. What I need is a stronger power source.
Is there any way we can help?
Perhaps, if you can help me find an appropriate battery of essence. I could use a large single block of Atra, but harvesting it is difficult in this environment. Oh, wait. One of our rangers reported that an Adragon recently died in a western grove.
How does that help?
An Adragon's heart can hold an immense amount of essence. The grove is to the west, across the chasm. You can't miss it. The rangers say a Delamgan queen holds court there. You may be able to retrieve it without violence, but most Delamgan in these parts are hostile to Keith. So you can understand why none of us went rushing over there to find it when we heard the Adragon had died. Still, Delamgan queens can be reasoned with, so if you want to get the heart peacefully, try not to kill her guards.
I'll see what I can do.
Do be careful. Emerald Stair is not itself these days.
Well, let's go. That Atragon's heart isn't gonna yank itself out.
Okay. Now,
Ado,
we have here.
welcome to my fine establishment.
See there. See them up. Okay, we have a lot of quests here. Where are we? We are here. clean this part first. Is there any upgrade we can do? Okay. So we can upgrade weapon. Upgrade our heavy armor.
You might want to consider not washing your clothes in sapflower oil.
Exit here.
The Adra stirs, a crackle of light in a withered field.
Back for more.
The bars stifle us. We cannot recall when last we spoke. Hollow faces in a line. What has come of this place?
The situation in Fiori's dire. Someone needs to help them.
A hand of generosity, or a gauntlet of steel. We feel them. They bend and hone the essence of the earth. They draw from our veins like a well. What are these rituals?
It's called enchantments.
A new tongue. An unfamiliar name. A harvest grows. The dead rise. What do they hope to achieve?
They want to learn the secrets of life and death.
Lift the shroud from the wheel. They build walls in their hearts. Why do they not share what they make?
Enchantments is misunderstood.
Punished. Cast out. We understand. We peer through the murky water in vain. What is the truth?
Anything that can improve people's lives is worth the risk.
A bitter tincture heals. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. We have learned much. Dream of soaring wings in your repose.
Okay. So, let's go back to work.
A godlike in emerald stare. Well, maybe our luck's improving. I'd offer to shake your hand, but I've been elbow deep in Beatrice all day.
What happened here?
Sorry, I've been on my own for a while, and I forget how unusual this looks. As you can see, this is my reanimated corpse farm.
Oh, and what do you use for fertilizer? Other corpses?
I'm trying to demonstrate the value of undead labor, but of course nothing is ever that simple.
You're using the undead for labor.
What am I supposed to do? Just let them decompose?
Sure.
Reanimated corpses are the future of manual labor. Cost-effective, low maintenance, and very friendly. Now, Beatrice, she's being a real problem, if you can believe it. Would you be a dear and reach into her guts? Feel around for anything that doesn't belong.
Already did. Looks like Beatrice ate some spoiled crops.
Aha! So the blight got into my revenant and interfered with her raising. That confirms one of my theories. Not only is the Dream Scourge affecting our farms, it's disrupting animancy, unraveling our work. Sounds like I have more research ahead of me, but at least now I have a sense of direction. Thank you for getting your hands dirty on my behalf.
Nice.
Godlike.
You need money.
You're a natural.
Giata wants your opinion on the Dream Scourge.
Giata Castel wants my professional opinion. What an honor. I have a few theories, but no firm conclusions. I have to ask, is it true? Did Vidaro kick her out of town?
Yep. I'm afraid he did.
He's a bigger fool than I thought. Very well. I'll tell you what I know about the Dream Scourge. But first, I need some help around the farm. I'm up to my ears in chores around here, and the Revenants can only do so much. They can't do complicated tasks, you see. Anyway, I'm afraid the time has come to put down poor Silvo.
If you're talking about the Revenant in your barn now, I dealt with him.
You did? That was quick.
I'm fast.
Poor Silvo. He was a bright young Revenant, but a very old man. Thank you for giving him peace.
You promised me some answers.
So, the Dream Scourge. I've been keeping an eye on the readings from my fields. This plague, as we know it, is a recent development. But I believe whatever causes it is older by far. Maybe even as old as the living lands. The exotic plants and animals, the twisted landscape, the Dream Scourge. They have a common ancestor. There's something about the essence in the living lands that's different from anywhere else I've seen.
You haven't shared these findings with anyone.
And end up like Giata. No, thank you. The corpses, they need me. Not to get too superstitious, but in these troubled times, the arrival of a godlike is no coincidence. You are meant to be here. Toward what end, only you can say.
I'm a bit skeptical, but thank you for your insight.
And thank you for the interesting riddle. You and Giat are going to shake things up. As for me, I'll be keeping a close eye on my flock.
Oh, and thank you for the nightmare fuel. I really have been sleeping entirely too well lately.
I'm remembering why people find this place unsettling.
So now, let's go to the B. Nothing here that I can take. Okay. Go around. This way, we have a chest here. Money. Plate armor, okay. Here. Some food.
The great mystery is, are godlike blessed?
Great hammer.
Gods are silent on this question.
Neither. They just are. Anything else is speculation.
Ah, I hate speculation. I have answers.
Nice. What is this? One might. Institution. Common pistol. Lockbox. Okay. So now.
Did you hear that Giata was sent into exile?
What?
Remy, look what I found. A genuine godlike.
Do you think they can hear us?
Let's find out. Hello, me, Yvette. You friend?
What the? You do realize that I understand you perfectly.
Remy, take a note. Fluent speech and upright posture show marks of sophistication in the endangered godlike. We heard that Giada partnered up with an outsider, but I had no idea you were a godlike. Fascinating.
Giata wants me to learn about the Dream Scourge.
I suppose we owe her a favor. Or two.
Giata must have sent you to be our test subject. She knows how we adore your kind. Satisfy our curiosity and we'll give you everything Giata needs to finish her research. Deal?
That depends on what you want from me.
We want to know about the godlike, of course. You're the first one we've encountered in the wild.
Let's begin the examination. If you could choose, who or what would you be in your next life? Next time you go around the wheel, you might not get so lucky.
Lucky? I wouldn't mind blending into a crowd for a change.
Tired of being remarkable? Interesting.
My turn. Some would call you blessed. Others would call you cursed. The fact remains, you were touched by the gods. Wouldn't you say that you owe something to the rest of us?
I owe you nothing.
No need to take offense. We merely seek to learn.
Oh, I thought of another. We all know that godlike can't reproduce. How do you plan on leaving a legacy after you're gone?
These are the worst questions I've ever heard.
Yvette, take a note. Godlike are inherently uncooperative. Approach with caution. I think that covers everything. Thank you for that brilliant insight, Godlike. You're a credit to your dwindling kind.
So, Giata wants to know all about the Dream Scourge, yes? Such has been her research of late. You want the good news or the bad news?
Some good news, please, for the love of the gods.
The Dream Scourge is proof that an unprecedented metaphysical disaster can take place at any time.
Well, that's a load off my mind. Sure beats not constantly worrying about the future.
How's that good news?
Giata will be interested to learn that the Dream Scourge cannot just be studied in a lab. Its nature is wild, so it has to be studied in the wild. Our machines and experiments would meddle with it too much.
And like anything affecting the soul, it must be connected to essence. Thus, if she wishes to discover more about the Dream Scourge, a Pillar of Adra would be a good place to start.
What does Hadra have to do with the Dream Scourge?
Ah, of course. The idea is a bit high-minded. Adra acts like a pathway for souls as they rejoin the wheel.
And the Dream Scourge is a plague of the soul, is it not?
So, just as Adra channels essence, so too may it provide a key to discovering more about the Dream Scourge.
One more question. What do I do about the entity tethered to my soul?
An entity, you say? If this entity is your patron, that's all perfectly natural. But if it's something else, with enough essence and a capable animancer, you could trace this tether back.
Right, and with a little fresh sake, you can follow an ogre back to its lair. Still wouldn't recommend it.
Just be careful that your tether doesn't snap back and kill you in the process.
Now that we've researched the mind of a godlike, the next step is anatomy. But we've taken enough of your time. Farewell.
Hurry, before they change their minds.
Ugh, I might have dozed off there for a bit. Were any of those words the ones we needed?
So, let's see. What do we have more to do? Speak to the Grand Merchant. Okay. So he's here.
look like you know where you're going.
What do you mean that's all you've got?
Listen, if you need food, you're going to have to get in line like everyone else.
We have plenty of food to get by.
Well, I'm very happy to hear that. But I need you to step aside if you're not in need. We recently had food go missing from the stores, so I have to be more careful than ever.
It turns out that Elder Rosanna stole food from your stores.
Rosanna? I couldn't have guessed that in a million years. I would normally let this sort of thing slide, but right now, every piece of food missing is a person who goes hungry.
So what we will choose? I got the stolen food back from Rosanna.
Ah, thank you. Look, I'm happy to have this back, but I have to imagine Rosanna had a reason for taking this stuff.
She wanted to use it in a ritual to assuage death.
I should have known. My family shares the same beliefs. It's just feed the people, then worry about the dead. I don't hold this against her. Rosanna truly has Fior's best interests at heart, even if her priorities are out of order. Thank you for returning the food. It's a small thing, but it's a big deal to us.
The people needed this
You're
food more
welcome.
than the dead do. You made the right choice.
Of course. It was the best. They need it. So we need this. Now. We can do now. Maybe we can try to kill that. Let's go. We need to fight a little bit. Kill the earth blights.
First, my wife runs off to paradise, and now this.
Need a minute.
So easy. Nice.
On your right. That's all of them.
Yeah, but these were not the main bosses. So we have warned the governor about the consequences of inaction. The rest is up to him. It turns out that a change of leadership is necessary. We would be prudent to consider alternatives. The old man is one candidate, his protege is another. I do not think she aspires to leadership. That may work in her favor. We will monitor the situation. always have lockpicks. Nice. Poisoning. Get there. Okay. Okay. So that's here. Another chest. We need all the money we can get, so in chests we need to buy the sword, the store.
Who's there? Somebody. Is anybody there? I'm in trouble!
How do I get there? Let's see, this way. Uh-oh.
Here we go! Don't see anything.
Okay. Where's the other? It's here. Okay. We're good?
Everyone okay?
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, we need to go to the priest first.
Let me catch my breath. To your left.
Damn it. Okay. Need something. Electric. And now, probably the door is there to enter. The hell?
Something's not right here. Gotta find some better
Ooh, ooh, ooh. So, we need the potion. I need to help. Ah, come on.
Back in the front. Right flank. Over here.
Maybe I will die. Yeah. It's not easy. It's not easy because there were lots of mobs there. Kill the ads first.
Something's not right here.
Here they come.
So okay. I must kill this guy first. Ah, damn it. Okay.
Got them all. Here we go. You're a good friend.
Nice.
Let me catch my breath.
All cleared. Really good fight. Really good fight. My mace. Okay. Let's get everything we can. There's a good shield here. Arquebus. Primal rock. Primal wind. It's good to go. Okay. First try was hard, then second time was really cool. Cool fight. I'm getting the feeling of fighting with controlling the other two guys. And when you finally get used to it, it's better. It's really better. So for today, it's finished. I'll see you tomorrow.